Happiness is a word that carries so much weight, yet it remains one of the most elusive treasures in life. For many of us, the search for happiness feels like a long journey, a path winding through mountains and valleys, full of hopes, dreams, setbacks, and moments of joy. We often imagine happiness as a distant place, a destination we will one day reach if only we work hard enough, achieve the right goals, or finally get what we want. But what if happiness is not waiting for us at the end of the road? What if, instead, happiness is woven into every step we take along the way? This idea, that happiness lies not in the destination, but in the journey, has been echoed by philosophers, writers, and thinkers throughout history. It's a simple truth, yet one that can transform the way we live our lives. Imagine for a moment that you are walking down a quiet, tree-lined path. The sun filters through the leaves, casting gentle patterns on the ground. You hear the birds singing, feel the soft breeze on your face, and smell the fresh scent of earth and grass. Now, if you were focused only on reaching the end of this path, you might rush forward, mind fixed on some imagined reward that awaits you. But in doing so, you could miss the beauty surrounding you right now. The colors, the sounds, the simple peace of this moment. Life is much the same. We set goals for ourselves, career achievements, financial stability, a happy family, recognition from others. We tell ourselves that once we achieve these things, then we will finally be happy. But as soon as we reach one milestone, another one appears on the horizon. The finish line keeps moving. In this endless pursuit, we can become so focused on the future that we forget to appreciate the present. Consider the story of a young artist, passionate about painting, who dreams of having her work displayed in a famous gallery. She spends years honing her craft, pouring her heart into every brushstroke. Along the way, she faces rejection, self-doubt, and moments of frustration. But she also experiences joy in the act of creation itself, the thrill of mixing colors, the satisfaction of seeing her vision come to life on the canvas. When her art is finally exhibited, she feels proud, but the true fulfillment was found in every moment she spent painting, learning, and growing. The destination was sweet, but the journey was where the real happiness lived. This lesson applies to all of us, no matter our path in life. Whether we are students, parents, professionals, or dreamers, we all have goals we strive for. There is nothing wrong with ambition, and it is natural to hope for a better future. But if we only allow ourselves to feel joy when we achieve something big, we risk missing out on the countless small joys that fill our daily lives. Think of the laughter shared with a friend over coffee, the sense of accomplishment after learning something new, the quiet satisfaction of finishing a good book, or the peacefulness of a walk in nature. These moments may seem small, but together, they form the fabric of a happy life. To embrace the journey means to find meaning and joy in the process of living, not just in the achievement of our goals. It means being present, fully engaged with whatever we are doing, whether it is exciting or mundane. It means accepting that life will have ups and downs, successes and failures, and finding value in both. When challenges arise, as they inevitably do, the journey teaches us resilience. We learn to adapt, to grow, and to appreciate our own strength. When we stumble, we discover the kindness of others and our capacity to begin again. In moments of uncertainty, the journey reminds us that we do not need to have all the answers. Sometimes, it is enough to keep moving forward, one step at a time. There is a quiet wisdom in slowing down and savoring each moment. The taste of tea on a rainy afternoon, the warmth of sunlight through a window, the sound of a loved one's voice. These are the moments that make up a life. When we rush, we miss them. When we pause, we find that happiness is already here, waiting to be noticed. This perspective does not mean that we should abandon our dreams or stop striving for improvement. On the contrary, having goals gives our lives direction and purpose. But true happiness comes when we learn to enjoy the pursuit itself, to find satisfaction in our efforts, regardless of the outcome. Take the example of a hiker climbing a mountain. If her only joy comes from reaching the summit, She may become impatient and frustrated by the long, difficult climb. But if she learns to appreciate the journey, the changing scenery, the fresh air, the sense of accomplishment with every step, then every part of the experience becomes meaningful. When she finally stands at the top, the view is sweeter, because it is the culmination of a journey well lived. In our everyday lives, we can cultivate this mindset by practicing gratitude and mindfulness. Instead of waiting for happiness to arrive someday, we can look for it in the present. We can celebrate small victories, cherish our relationships, and take pride in our growth. We can remind ourselves that each day is unique, and that even ordinary routines can be a source of contentment when we approach them with awareness and appreciation. When we shift our focus from the destination to the journey, we free ourselves from the pressure of perfection. We learn to forgive our mistakes, to accept our imperfections, and to find joy in progress rather than perfection. We become more compassionate with ourselves and others, recognizing that everyone is on their own journey, with their own challenges and triumphs. Happiness, then, is not a reward to be earned or a prize to be won. It is a way of being, a choice we make every day. It is found in the way we live, the people we love, the passions we pursue, and the kindness we show. It is in the laughter, the tears, the hardships, and the moments of quiet joy. So, as you travel your own path, remember, the journey itself is the destination. Take time to notice the beauty around you, to savor each step, and to find happiness not in where you hope to go, but in where you are right now. For in the end, a life well lived is not measured by the places we reach, but by the richness of the journey that brings us there.